9 bonus stream for the morning of Friday, the 26th of August, 2022. Do.
I want a girl who will mine for her diamonds. I want a girl who can sort a chest. I want a girl with shears that cut and swords that burn through zombie flesh. I want a girl who knows world generation, who crafts furrows and times her attack. She's modding her community. She's flying through the air. She's smelting out impurities and feeding her cat. I want a girl with a lectern and a full cauldron. I want a girl who logs in early. I want a girl who plays till late. I want a girl with unobstructed creativity who uses a tripwire to ruin your day. With shulker boxes organized and lustrous in a tone that will torch you like desert grass. Who crafts furrows and times her attack. She's smelting out impurities and feeding her cat. I want a girl with a lectern and a full cauldron. Whose shield is emblazoned. I want a girl with good enchantments. On some server we will meet incidentally. We'll start to talk as we shoot skeletons. She wants a spawn with biome convenience. She wants a spawn that's in good repair. She's changing her end from wither to dragon. She's trading her archery for a trident that's self-repairing. I want a girl with a lectern and a full cauldron.
Who's the guy who can conquer death? That's Joe Hills. He plays for Nashville when he plays Minecraft. That's Joe Hills.
That's Joe Hills. Howdy, y'all. Joe Hills here, recording as I always do in Nashville, Tennessee. And this morning, y'all are my live streaming audience. We are here at my mega base. It is a work in progress, but I feel like it is coming along pretty well. Last night, I got this whole sheet of glass in here. The actual final artwork will be going around the outside. And what do you call it, will go around the... Yeah, the final artwork will go, like, you see where this grass is here, or these leaves? We'll have the final artwork for the sides of the machine on the exterior. The plywood is actually going to be about 5 blocks thick here at the scale we're building, right? So that means if we put glass here, and then the final artwork 4 blocks over on the outside, we'll be able to see the final artwork from both all the way over here when we look at the pinball machine. Woo! We'll be like, whoa, what's that cool final artwork that's going to be done in, like, January or February. And in the short term, though, we'll have something that makes it clear that this is a you know, thing. This is a whole thing already, right? Okay, so I want to start the glass on both sides at the same level, just to make things easier on myself. Okay, so 157, whoops. Wait, what level is the... Okay, so the black stone's at 156, and then the glass will be at 157. We need to temporarily free up some inventory space. Dang it. I need more rockets. So we're going to go ahead and grab a whole stack of rockets out of here. And then we're just going to kind of shell game this until we have everything we actually need. King Moth. Or it might be the Missourith. Howdy, Corellas. I should set myself to streaming just so folks know. Not to say anything top secret. Secrets about tops are not appropriate for the chat right now. People would know how they spawn! Bigfoot Dude says, what is the plan for your mega base? Well, I have a scale model of I have a scale model of my mega base down here. So my mega base will be a giant pinball machine. And so here's the back box, here's the sides, there'll be buttons, a coin door on the front, and then a play field. And so right now we have the rough interior walls of the plywood in, right? And we've marked out where the buttons are going to go. We don't have the exterior walls with the final artwork in yet. And we don't have any of the interior components or playfield in yet. But it's a start. We've got the back of the back box looking pretty good. That was my big project for last week because Etho just moved into the jungle back this way. If you've heard of the Etho hopper clock, he's the one that came up with that. I don't want to look too much at his area, but basically he's got stuff. Yeah, okay, boom. I just wanted to show you how far away it was. It started to load in, but we're going to leave before we show it, right? So Etho is just a few chunks away from here. So when he flies past on his way to the shopping district, I wanted this to look good, right? So, here we go. So like I said, the final artwork on the back box will be mounted on the sides here. Manty Gag says, if you make a giant coin, it should have Ren's face on it, because leadership is usually on the money. Is that where the origin of that phrase comes from? He's on the money! Oh, that guy's really on the money. It's like, oh, that guy's like the king? I don't know. That might be that he gambles successfully, though. I don't know. We'll come back to that. Okay. Either way, at 156, we need to put in the Blackstone here. So this is 155. So we're going to go across here like so. So a real pinball machine would not have glass sides on the back box. This is a conceit that I'm making so that way we can have a prettier view from inside here. So this interior part of the back box, once we get all the components in, is also going to be like where I live, overlooking the playfield. I'll probably have like my actual like sleeping area and stuff. I'll have some sort of windows probably cut in up here. Maybe like some sort of balcony or something so I like the idea of being able to come out here and look down at the playfield. On the money comes from horse racing, says Cheesius. That's cool. Okay, so, wow. This coffee is almost done. I did not intend to almost drink my coffee while I was setting up the stream, but, let's see. Speaking of being on the money, says Mahi Zero, have I linked the tipping? Oh, yeah, that's right. Some folks may have noticed that I'm down here in slot 9 putting the hot in the hot bar. And I should probably mention that when we hit certain tipping milestones, the camera expands. We keep track of progress toward those milestones on this abacus here. And we are currently 20 away from the first face camera expansion. Tips are welcome via paypal.me/JoeHills and YouTube Super Chat. We did have a problem with YouTube dropping out during the stream on Wednesday morning, so hopefully that won't happen again this morning. But if it does, I was able to continue via Twitch last time. So, because I'm currently streaming on both, but sometimes if one of them breaks somehow, okay, hold on. They don't both, like I can continue streaming on the other, but I can't get it to work again on the first one. Okay, so we're going to use the galloping blocks method, even though it's not quite as efficient on a shorter distance thing here. Like, this is not as far as the playfield sidewalls that we were doing the other day. This is still a pretty efficient way to drop a lot of blocks very quickly. Okay. So you just got to kind of get your cursor at the correct angle here after binding your place block to something on your keyboard. And then you can just strafe and super quickly place the blocks. You use your mouse wheel to keep turning through them with your offhand as a buffer. Hey, good morning, NJ. Glad you could join us. Okay. Hashtag Taco Gaming says, I used this method the other day. Thanks for teaching us, Joe. Hey, glad to. What is Minecraft if not incredibly instructive in all things? Whoops. I say as I make a mistake. Dang it, I gotta get my timing right. It's harder to get the alignment on these than on the birch because the glass kind of blends into itself. So I can't tell if I'm pointing at the right thing or not. There we go. Okay. Let's go ahead and refill all of our stacks here. Okay. Oh, we can take down the setting up stream now sign. Womp womp. Forgot about that. 1 second. You know what? We got a little song, though. People ask me about that. They're like, wait, why does it still say setting up stream?
"8:30 p.m. the usual streaming setup. Turn on the lights, make sure they're bright and gleam. Title tweet for water tank top and chroma. OBS seems all set, so I click start the stream, and so I'll pause, fold in, and open VLC. I'll pick 2 songs before lay your head down and dream. I'll say that's us to y'all, Joe Hills from Tennessee. Folks asking when will my stream begin? After how the its items and chest tools break in. Pickaxe went poof while talking to you professional Minecrafter here, there's no mistaking. So I'll click crafting quick anvil time and champ pick, then I'll replace the books in a random chest with care. I'll tour my winery, I'm sure there's blocks somewhere, and then I'll hush and hush and hush and hush chat swear. Not any closer to recording. Folks keep asking and asking and asking and asking, when will my stream begin? Seriously, y'all, I need to record this next episode I've been working toward. I can't edit without footage, no. Once I'm all geared up, maybe we can start the show.
So there we go. It is time indeed to start the show, taking down that setting up stream now sign. Also, thank you, Lost Cult Music, for being our first tipper of the stream, who says, Happy Friday, everyone, and tips 3. That puts us 17 away from our first face camera expansion milestone. Tips are welcome via paypal.me/joehills and YouTube Super Chat. So let's go ahead and get more of this stuff into our inventory here. Nope. Huh. Either way, we can consolidate some of this down into these. Da-da-da-da. Do-do-do-do. Wait, that one can go in here. Yay. Welcome, Hephaestus's Workshop. Glad you could join us. Yep, it's a Friday morning kind of workday kickoff stream. I've been trying, I'm trying to figure out long-term, like now that the school year's starting again, one of the things that I really struggled with last year was getting to bed at a decent hour on school nights, because I would get done with the stream and then realize, oh no, I have to start the laundry for tomorrow, or even though I've started the laundry, it's like I gotta move it along to the dryer and it's not quite done yet, and stuff like that, and it's like, there's just more stuff I have to do before bed, on school nights. And it can keep me up. So I'm kind of thinking of hard capping my school night streams at like 90 minutes, maybe 2 hours, but definitely not longer than 2 hours. And then trying to do more morning, like workday kickoff streams, because I'm already awake anyway to get my kid to school. And then this gives me a reason to you know, not just go back to bed or pass out in the recliner immediately, which I think is better in the long term because I need to be trying to get more restful sleep at night. Does that make sense? Brady Price says, is there a video on how you're building so quickly? Thanks. Yeah, I made a video. I don't remember which episode of HermitCraft this season it was, maybe, but I call it the galloping blocks glitch because it sounds like a gallop. Okay, so how high up are we? We're about a third of the way up this side. Not terrible. Yeah. So I discovered this myself, and I made a video about it, like, as soon as, like, the night I discovered it. Yeah, so just search for Joe Hill's Galloping Blocks Glitch, and you should find it. Okay, so how are we doing on glass here? Seems like we're running a little bit low. Okay, so we're not completely in trouble on glass, but we could definitely do more. Okay. Should really have a workbench closer to over here. Okay. Dang it, there it is. Eclog says, I'm into the morning streams, gives me something to listen to while getting ready for work. Yeah, it's good for me too, because it helps me start the day off like with a strong start. Okay. So we've been gathering a lot of ink, but we're gonna use it all. Okay. Yeah, I think we're going to be gathering sand on tomorrow night's Dracula stream. Because I want to do this whole top here with black glass too. And we're going to need glass for the playfield cover as well. Okay, so one thing you don't want to do when you're working on this or using this glitch is have rockets in your offhand, because you'll accidentally spam a stack of rockets just as fast as you're placing these other blocks. Thalia, good luck with your move coming up. Hopefully your new place creates opportunities for you wouldn't have had otherwise. You can't use... I don't think you can use this horizontally. Maybe you can, but a big part of it is that you're using Swift Sneak to move across the areas that you're placing. I haven't figured out a way to do this horizontally. I think horizontal is just going to be slow. But maybe there's a way. I don't know, I'll mess with it. People are saying Galloping Blocks is definitely in episode 23. Thank you, FACS's workshop. So if you're looking for how to do this, you go to my HermitCraft episode 23, Joe Hills, season 9, episode 23. Yeah. So let's see. That's 8. Put these here, put those there. Making progress. Maybe use scaffolding instead to move up. Well, no, but the thing is, though, that, like, this relies on Swift Sneak and a bunch of other stuff that I don't think works horizontally. It works because you're running on top of the blocks you're placing. Hey, welcome, Dottie Matrix. Probably should be shearing these, but I don't really feel like running all the way downstairs to get shears. And we have plenty of leaves. We're not running out. Okay. Oh, wait, we do need to get rid of that sapling there. That might mess up our thing a little bit. In theory... Oh, dang it. Gotta get the timing, or gotta get it started right. There we go. Morning, Ash. Glad you could join us. Firefly says, is the part of the machine you're working on now normally made of transparent material? No. So the thing is, at the scale we're operating at, which is every centimeter on the actual machine is 2.38 blocks wide, basically. So this machine ends up being 128 blocks wide total and 256 blocks deep. So the problem with that, I don't have rockets out. So plywood, at that scale, the plywood that they use would end up being 5 blocks wide. So what we're doing on that is we've got the interior wall of the plywood here marked with birch. And then I've got temporary artwork here. But the actual final artwork, the actual width of this machine, would be like where this grass is here, right? So the idea is that instead of the inside of the plywood of this machine just being wood, I'm going to have glass on this side so that when the final artwork goes in, which I'm shooting to do sometime after New Year's, the final artwork would go in aligned with this green stuff here, right? And so from the outside of the machine, you would no longer be able to see the glass because I'll have some cool pixel art on the sides of the back box. But then from inside the back box, you would still be able to see the pixel art because I put glass in there. So I'm trying to show where the internal edge of the plywood is without necessarily being opaque. So yeah, this is an artistic license I'm definitely taking. And it looks like it's going to be time to lay our heads down and dream shortly. Dang it. Yeah, so the inside of the base is the inside of the pinball machine. Oh yeah, I keep forgetting, because I'm using the Q button to place blocks, I have to use the Q button to lie in the bed. Okay. Morning, Elijah. Okay, let's... a real quick check on that. Okay. Drinking my coffee, playing some Minecraft. Dun 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 dun. Yep, we're living inside the pinball machine. It's not done yet. Okay, so let's see here. I think I'm probably going to want to have this come out to here just for... So, 1, 2... There we go. And looks like we had accidentally cleared our offhand, so let's fix that. because that's what part of what lets you do this uninterrupted. Dang it, missed a block. It's really hard to tell when you miss a block working with this black glass, but there we go. Working on placing blocks, placing all of them, they really rock. They're silicate that's been cooked and infused with ink, so they really look dark. Preparing for the light, placing the blocks right to left. Here we go. Nothing ever wept in vain. We place in panes of cubes of glass across this massive machine. Yep, I'm down here in slot 9, putting the hot in the hot bar. We are $17 away from the next face camera expansion. Tips are welcome via paypal.me/JoeHills and YouTube Super Chat. Are we halfway? We're almost halfway. Wow. Okay. Yeah, so the amount of glass I'm going to need for this is non-trivial. But this should really give the machine a much more fully... Like, we're trying to rough it in, right? We're trying to get the rough pieces in before we get the final pieces in. We want to show progress on it. And give it a real sense of shape here. Womp womp. That's not what we want. Don't want to be placing blocks out in the... Here though, that's undesirable. Okay, so let's see how that looks from down here. Hopefully it looks a little better. Yeah, I think in some ways until we put the roof on it too, we're not going to see a lot of the we're not going to see a lot of the benefits. Yeah, because right now it's like you can't tell really what I've done. I think in some ways it's going to be more meaningful from inside the machine, which is kind of unfortunate because the only person I say that usually goes inside the machine is me, but Scar and Cub show up in there all the time. So if he shows up in their videos that way, it's better. Okay, let's get the totem back in our offhand here. And let's randomly plant this birch sapling. Why are these ones not growing? Is it because this light block is here or something? You're going to need to cut down this birch forest at some point do some resource gathering. Elytra's getting a bit low. Oh, that's a good point. Yeah, Manganese Goblin says, are you going to decorate the interior with circuitry? Yeah, the plan is to actually put, like, mount this different circuit boards and stuff where they would really go. So, like, the rocker switch for the power would go here. It would be mounted about here. The bass, like the music bass, not like the bass fish, would go mounted pointing downward here. The power supply would be back here with the power intake right here. So let's remove that actually. So like we're gonna actually have the components and wires and stuff in here. Okay. But yeah, somebody pointed out the elytra's getting low. So yeah, this is gonna be giant. Colossal scale. And hey, we got a tip rolling in from Jessica for 5, who says, I'm happy you found a way to put all your creativity together in these streams. Thanks for sharing with us. Well, thank you very much, Jessica, for supporting the arts and my show in particular. That puts us 12 away from the next face camera expansion. Tips are welcome via paypal.me/JoeHills and YouTube Super Chat. Uh-oh. Okay. So... Oh, if I got some squid, that would fix the elytra? Yeah, I guess arguably. Oh, boy. There's something going on with OBS here that's bothering me. Boom, fixed it. Yay, there's just a little tiny red dot on there that did not need to be showing up. I was like, what? Why would it do that? Luckily, it doesn't take very long to fix your elytra at this thing. It does if you use the wrong sword, though. Cave spider farm. Yep. Okay, so... let's see what's going on. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, boom, boom. Ta-da! Bye-bye, baby spiders. Excuse me. Doing well, Cat Gang. Thanks for joining us. And there we go. There is our elytra repaired. Okay. Uh-oh. Sun's getting real low. Let's get out of here. We'll fly 1,000 miles an hour. We'll soar past wheat fields and water towers. We'll go, go and we'll go and we'll go and we'll go to bed, lay your head down and dream. Okay, so I think at this point we have exhausted most of our squid ink and most of our glass, which does not leave us with enough to do the roof. But I mean, I will say from in here, this feels more structural, at least. Let's see. 3 black stained glass. Okay, so we have some glass in here. Definitely not enough to wrap this whole project up, though. Welcome, Mad Hatter. Glad you could join us. Okay. Kind of want to save those wither roses in case we need them for any sort of mob farm or something. Because this is not, like, urgent. This is just what I'm working on, you know? Okay, so... But I want to get that as far along as I can. Okay. Okay, here we go. Oh yeah, I have to rebind. I got a few things to do. I gotta rebind my keys. Done. Okay. Welcome, Pagician. Glad you could join us. Okay, so here we go. Moving across here. It's so relaxing. If it weren't for the drift issues, I could just close my eyes while I do this. But, like, you actually do need to kind of steer and keep an eye on the count. But, like... I can still do, like, breathing exercises and just chill. Just be one with the 3 blocks. Hey, welcome, Wife Tonic. Glad you could join us. Sorry you had a rough night. But yeah, we're just hanging out, having a relaxing morning stream. Trying to knock out some of this stuff here. Oops. Swap that there. Welcome, Lone Courier. Smitty Ventures sounds like a horse running. Yeah, that's why I call this the galloping blocks technique. Okay, so if we soar out here for a little bit, I kind of want to get a sense of how this looks from out here. Well, it definitely makes it feel more enclosed. That's valuable. Huh. Yeah, I bet we can actually remove these scaffolds too. Actually, those aren't really doing much for our visual appeal here. Yeah, these are not attached to on top of those, so they're just over here. Okay. Dang it, missed it. That's gonna take a while. Don't stare directly into the sun. Stare into the thing directly in front of the sun. Okay. Matthew says, I'm really loving the moire on the back vents. Very entertaining to watch them jiggle. Nice. Caden says, what time is it where you're at, Joe? Showtime! Showtime! The name's Joe Hill's in the place to be, recognizable as Nashville, Tennessee. The Parthenon is better than the Greeks, because they didn't take care of theirs, those freaks. Yeah, but seriously, like, if you had a Parthenon, why would you just let it decay? Like, what a waste. A Parthenon is a terrible thing to waste. The roof is definitely unfinished. Yeah, we're gonna go up and get the scaffolding from the bushes. While that falls, we can just run and grab these. Oh, we don't have our totem out. That's a bad decision. Okay, so we can go put the scaffolding back in storage. You know, we do have enough levels to go randomly enchant a tool. Actually, 2 tools. And I do need to make some shovels for our shoveling expedition. So maybe we'll go enchant a couple of shovels real quick. Let's throw these scaffolds away. Okay, so I'm sure we have sticks in here somewhere. Oh wait, you know what? We can make sticks with bamboo. And we just saw a ton of bamboo. That's not enough bamboo. Okay, let's go ahead and fix our controls, because this is driving me crazy trying to do this with the other button. We'll have an enchanting time. Okay, so 1, 2. Okay. How many shovels do we have? We've got 2. Okay, at least. We're gonna need more shovels before we actually go out in the wilderness. Spider eyes. Okay, we can consolidate some... Wait, let's consolidate the stuff from the sandbox into there. For right now. We'll come back to that. But we want to take the sandbox with us. Okay, and... Oh, we've got an extra thing of black stained glass I didn't notice. Gonna put that away. For now. How much more sand do I think I'll need? I did the math. It's something like, I don't know, hundreds of stacks. So, yes. More sand. Much more sand. Okay, so let's take these 2 diamond shovels and go do a random enchant on each of them and see what we get. Because that'll help. Lawona says, I have given up on the Control-Delete, so I'm back to active viewing. I didn't even know people still read that. Mahi0 says, I know this is way down the line, but have you thought where in the pinball machine the Patreon names will go? That's a great question. That's a really good question, Mahis. It'll probably be somewhere inside the cabinet. Why do I have a bunch of enchanted leather items? Oh, I haven't bothered to take the enchantments off them yet. Putting them in the ball trough would be cool, says Lawana. Maybe. Okay. So we're gonna go down here. Let's all go to the spider farm. Let's all go to the spider farm. Let's all go to the spider farm. And realize we didn't bring lapis, but wait, we left some last time. Efficiency 4, unbreaking 3. Unbreaking 3 alone. Oy. Efficiency 5 is really a one you want to have on these. Ugh, boy. Do I have anything else that even needs to bother being repaired? Okay, let's get the, we have a good sword here. I was gonna say, oh yeah, we can't get levels toward, the thing until we repair our stuff. Well, that's gonna be too slow. I think I'm just gonna go and buy some books from Impulse then. Okay. Yeah, so the inside of the machine will be an Elytra course. So I'm just not sure. I'm gonna have to think about it. Okay. There we go. So let's grab some diamonds out of here. We have more diamonds than this. So this one's got fortune and mending. Oh yeah, you know what? I probably do want mending on them. So let's get. Okay. So mending. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then efficiency 5. They both have unbreaking 3 on them already. Okay. Combine the books. Ah, dang it, that one didn't have unbreaking 3 on it. Oh yeah, because I stripped it off. Because I'm dumb. Okay, so let's go grab one unbreaking 3 as well. It is not cheap to outfit yourself properly here. Oh boy. Whoops. Okay. So unbreaking 3 plus efficiency plus mending. That's 4 that way. If we swap the books, 8. Okay. And then to actually put that all on the shovel, 13. Okay. So we do need to go back to Spider Farm, it looks like. Or at least go kill some squid for a minute. I have some more what do you call those potions? Night vision potions. That'll help me find the squid. And we need ink anyway. So we can kill a bunch of squid, get the levels, get the ink. All the potions. Okay. Water breathing. Water breathing. Water breathing. Are these all water breathing? Night vision. Night vision. Water breathing. Okay, so let's grab two or one of each and then swap them out, right? So, and I think we need to grab more rockets. Okay. Because, yeah, we're down to 8 of those. I should really just start carrying 2 stacks of rockets all the time. But... oh, no, I took the lapis. Well, we have to... yeah. Well, I mean, technically it was... I left a lot of that lapis down there, so I'll return that at my... next time I'm down there. That's not urgent. Okay. I don't feel like... it's like having dumped a ton of lapis blocks into there. I don't feel too bad about accidentally removing a few lapis shards. Okay, so there are some squids down there. Are they out of range of the guardians, I hope? Because we don't need the guardians zapping them. Guardians don't have fortune on them, so... did we get the ink? Dang it, cool. Dolphins? I'm not going to deal with those guardians over there. I don't want them to zap me. Okay. So we need to get to level 13. That seems pretty feasible. Uh-oh. Okay. So that's a few. Now we can just zip up here. Using the magic of the night vision potion, we can see pretty clearly into below the waves. Oh yeah, there's all the skeleton horses. We'll leave those for later. Did we get him? Oh, no, apparently not. Okay, maybe squid don't give as much experience as I was thinking. There's more over there. Charbear says, my daughter turns a year old today. Actually made it a year being a parent. Hope you have an amazing day, Joe. Well, hey, happy birthday to your daughter. And congratulations. It's a lot of work. It's a lot of work. Dang it, that one's gonna get away from me. Yeah, I think I might have to go back to the spider farm anyway, because this is definitely not a high-speed way to gain experience. Oh, I guess it's part of it is that my elytra's broken. So all the experience is going into the elytra repair. How many squid heads do I think I have so far? I'm not sure. So we can take the elytra off, but it's almost mended anyway. And we are going to need it to find more squid. Yeah, this is clearly not a good plan. Uh-oh, sun's getting real low. Okay. Oh yeah, sorry, I don't have the green screen out. I should get that. Stretch. It's funny how doing a show at 8:30 at night, I'm tired in completely different ways than doing a show at 8:30 in the morning. It's like my body is still like, I am not ready for this. Why? But it's like in different ways. Like my body's like, you haven't moved around enough yet today. You need to move around. Okay. Yep. So I'm down here in slot 9 putting the hot in the hot bar. We are 12 away from our next face camera expansion. Tips are welcome via paypal.me/JoeHills and YouTube Super Chat. Okay. Dang it, I could have sworn I saw a squid over here. How quickly does that wear down? That wears down pretty quick. Yeah, I'm looking at the pacing on this, and I'm definitely... Like, I need the ink either way, so this isn't a terrible plan, but it is a terrible plan for grabbing shovels. So, yeah, I think we're gonna go grab that lapis and put it back in the spider farm. Oh, there we go. And then just quickly spider farm 2 levels. It makes sense to go to the end for, like, big stuff, like if you're trying to get 30 levels at once, but if we're only just trying to get to level 13, so we can install this shovel or whatever. Lost Cult Music tips 3. Let's go ahead and get on this horse real quick. Lost Cult Music tips 3 and says, I'm not ready for this equals my default setting. Thank you, Lost Cult Music. That puts us 7 away from the next face camera expansion. Oh, excuse me. Sorry, I usually try to mute, but I was holding the abacus and didn't have my hands free when all of a sudden that sneeze came upon me. Okay. At least the horse is going to keep us from wandering away. Oh, there's some squid. Thank you, Darth Worthen. Okay. Any ink? Okay. Can you get name tags from villagers? Or can you only get them from, like, mine shafts and stuff still? So I was thinking it might be fun to name tag all these horses down here. Okay. Librarians? Okay. On our way to the spider farm. I forgot to get the lapis out. And there's no chest here. Ugh. Bad planning. It's fine. Let's just give these guys a second to roll in. We'll hit them with the slashing weapon here. Okay, so we've already repaired our elytra. That's good. Okay. Let's see. Everything is basically repaired. We're at level 12. We need to be 13 to use this book, though. Okay, so there we go. Now we can take shovel. Where's the shovel plus book, and then we'll call this Ace of Spades. Ah, you can't name it without getting level 14. Boo. Okay. Ace of Spades. The Ace of Spades. Oh yeah, we also we also need to enchant it. We need to do both. We need to do both. Okay, so we're gonna put the spider sword back now. We have a bunch of shovels. We have a bed. I think we're ready to go to the desert. Oh, dang it! I should have just used the portal that was there. But honestly, I'm not sure that that portal takes us anywhere good. Where does? Ooh, wait. We have a map now? Oh, that's so cool. The shopping district makes so much more sense this way. Okay, cool. Well, anyway. Welcome, Toxic. Yeah, we're just having a bonus stream, hanging out, palling around. Okay. So I was gonna say, what does the tunnel to the shopping district look like? I have never been there. It does come out in the yellow. That's cool. Yellow 6 or yellow 5? Might be 5. That's not a great 5, but okay. So wait, that's actually right next to my tunnel. Oh, what do you know? That's cool. We probably need to ink that somehow. Okay. So wait, what was the sand? Where was the desert? Was it this one? To the mining mesa. We don't need the mining mesa. I think I had made a little thing here. Mining desert and mesa. Yeah, perfect. See, that's what I was looking for. Okay. So here is the magical mining mesa. Let's go ahead and grab totem. And okay. So do I need some torches maybe? Yeah, let's grab some torches just to have them. I did not. Did I bring? Okay, I did bring the duffel bag. Good. Shopping bag. Yeah. Okay, so now we have some stuff here we can use. Okay. So we'll set up over here, I guess. This is still sandy enough over here, I think. Yeah, there's still some sand. Okay. You know, we can still see that other thing, so we know we're in a real legitimate space near, or we know how to get back. Theoretically, I could put a shortcut between my portal and the shopping district portal, but it doesn't really fit thematically. Okay. So we're going to clear this out enough that we can make a little... We're going to find the top of this hill. That's actually the top of the hill. Not the sandy hilltop, but the sandstone hilltop. Yeah, I'm $9 away from the next face camera expansion, or the first face camera expansion, and tips are welcome via paypal.me/JoeHills and YouTube Super Chat. Okay. Okay, so we need to put our spawn there. We're going to put these here. So we'll put the extra fireworks and stuff in there. We don't need the night vision potion at the moment. We don't need the trident at the moment. In the sandbox, we can start putting all the sand. We've got a nice stack of shovels here. Arguably, we don't need the axe right now, or the ink. The torches we do need to make sure that this area doesn't become immediately spawnable, if this is where our bed's going to be. Like, if I log out and log back in, it'd be nice if the mobs weren't immediately all around here. Okay. Hey, Chloe the Great and Powerful rolling in, and Tippin14 writes, expand. So let's go ahead and, let's see, 9 plus 5. That puts us 5 past our first face camera expansion milestone. So that means I need to go over here to OBS and say, howdy, y'all. Grow Hills here, expanding as I always do in Nashville, Tennessee. Dee-da-dee-da-dee, dee-da-dee-da-dee-dee-dee. And we need to lay our heads down and dream. Then we got Michael Wallace rolling in with 29, who says, how about a twofer? So let's see, the first 15 is going to get us 1 expansion. And then that gets us 14 toward the next one. So here we go. It's time to expand, Joe. Do-do-do-do. We are now 6 away from the next face camera expansion milestone. Tips are welcome via paypal.me/JoeHills and YouTube Super Chat. Man, this bed is not working very well. I'm really tired, but, like, I think I keep getting hit by something. There we go. Very relaxing. There we go. Perfect. Nope. It's not working at all. I believe in me. Maybe if I'm faster. See, it worked that time. Yay, Joe. I can do it. Yes, I can. Can't catch me. I'm the Dreamland Man. Bum 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 ba da da. Do 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 da 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 da. Do 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 ba ba ba. La da 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 da. Dee 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 boom boom. Dee 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 dee. Dee 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 doo 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 doo. Dun 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 dun. Do 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 do. Da 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 ba ba ba. Uh-oh, where did I put that hill? Dang it, I tried to put it somewhere I could find it. There it is. Da 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 da. Ba 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 ba. Ba 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 ba. Hey, Badger! Good morning. I am glad to see you're awake. Hope you are feeling better. Hey, we got another tip rolling in via PayPal here. Let's see who that's from. Thank you very much to Mahi0, who says, please eat, Joe. It's killing me. And that's, okay, so we were 16 away from the next expansion. Now we are just, no, wait, no. We were 6 away. Yeah, we're 9 past now. So here we go. It's time to expand. Joe. Yeah, so we're 9 past. That puts us 11 away from the next face camera expansion milestone. Tips are welcome via paypal.me/JoeHills. Since Mahi's asked politely, fine. I don't want to kill you, Mahis. There we go. Might want to get one of those out. There we go. So we need to gather a lot of sand. Yeah, Lawona asks if I'm bullying the chat. I don't think bullying... I don't think making choices for yourself is bullying, and I think the idea that someone making choices about how they want to live could be bullying is kind of an interesting thing. It's like, if somebody's like, well, I'm not gonna buy a cell phone. I don't want to have a cell phone. And all their friends are like, well, you're bullying us by forcing us to communicate with you inconveniently. Like, I don't think that's bullying if somebody doesn't want to have a cell phone, right? Or am I bullying my family by not using Facebook? If I'm just like, I just don't want to use Facebook, like that, it's not like I'm telling them I'm going to make fun of you because you do use Facebook. I'm just going to make choices for myself. I feel like that's, you know, me determining my own level of involvement with something. I don't think that's bullying at all. And I think that that's a dangerous premise, actually. The idea that people shouldn't be allowed to make choices for themselves because they're unpopular or outside of societal norms is, like, that's a dangerous way to frame that. It feels like there's something insidious there. It feels like there's something... I think you're touching on something bigger here unintentionally that is a thing, though, in a way that I'm not happy about. Right? Like, that's... It removes... Like, you can't let societal expectations... there's something there. I don't have my brain on it yet. But this feels like how people are like, oh, well, you living your best life is unfair to me because you're not following the same societal expectations as everyone else. You're like, there's something here about like the status quo that I'm circling it, but like, I don't know. There's something here. How am I moving so fast? I'm strafing. So, in addition to the W key, which lets you move forward, there's actually 3 keys below it. Alpha, Sierra, and Delta. Alpha allows you to strafe to the left. Sierra allows you to walk backwards, and Delta allows you to strafe to the right. Now, you would think, why isn't S the strafe key? But you would be probably raising a valid point. Yeah, the S key should be the strafe key. I don't know. But it's the only one of those 3 that doesn't strafe. CE0 Tips 25, who says, thanks for the laughs this morning, Joe. I do what I can. Okay, so that first 11 gets us 1 face camera expansion. 21, 25. Boom, that gets us 6 away from the next one. So here we go. It's time to expand. And we are 6 away from the next face camera expansion milestone. Tips are welcome via paypal.me/JoeHills and YouTube Super Chat. And now, Lewona, I'm not trying to call you out in particular here. I'm just saying, like, you're not the only person I've seen frame things like this, and it's disconcerting. Like, I think it's part of a broader concern. You know, like, so I'm not trying to call you out. I'm just saying, like, that's the fact that you chose those words doesn't necessarily I think there's something here, you know, and it's not a personal fault; it's a societal fault. But yeah, like, sometimes this stuff is hard for me to put my finger on. Mantua Maker, though, seems to be narrowing it down some, or sussing it out a little bit by saying, Joe's right, being told to live in such a way is at the corner of the issues we have in the LGBT community. Yeah, that I could see that. Like, that makes sense. Nola A says, it makes me think of homophobic people who love to say gay people are forcing others to accept them, but the LGBT people are just trying to live their lives. Yeah, exactly. It's like people are weaponizing the concept of bullying as a way to be bullies. Right? That's not okay. And I'm not trying to accuse you of that, Lewona. I'm just saying, like, I've seen this sort of sentiment before in other places, and that's what makes me uncomfortable about it. Welcome, the only motherboard. Glad you could join us. Marshmallow says, it's like a perceived pain because of the discomfort that seeing someone live in a way you haven't considered causes. No, I didn't ask you to remove it. I was just saying it's an interesting choice of words, and it's reflective of a broader societal issue. No. I didn't. That was not a moderation action where I'm like, whoa, you're out of line, you got to take that down. I'm just like, oh, I don't know if you meant to frame it this way, but this is an interesting way to frame it because it feels it's like getting my brain going in an interesting way. I was disagreeing with you, but I wasn't moderating you, if that makes any sense. Like, or I was moderating the conversation by saying, ooh, this person said something interesting I disagree with. Right? Or this person said something interesting framed in a way I disagree with. So no, you are definitely actively contributing to this conversation in a positive way, though I don't personally agree with the choice of words. Because this is giving me something to latch onto and discuss. Lewona says, I disagree too. I was slightly mocking the sentiment. No, that's fair. Mr. Sandman, bring me some sand, la la la. I need so many stacks, I demand. Mr. Sandman, bring me some sand. Speedy Caitlin says, I like how Joe actually thinks about the words he says because people rarely do that nowadays in my experience. Now, in fairness, Speedy Caitlin, I was thinking through a problem out loud. I didn't think about what I was going to say in advance, or I would have framed it better. I was talking through something that was interesting to consider, right? So don't give me too much credit because there... You know, I didn't come in prepared to chat about the concept of what is or isn't bullying or how do people frame things as bullying that aren't. This was just something that arose naturally. Emergent conversation But I'm not just thinking about what I'm saying, though. I'm thinking about what other people are saying, which is that's what makes this a stream and a conversation, right? Is that we're engaging in a conversation. Hiori 9 Delta says, Joe, are you a full-time YouTuber or do you have any jobs IRL? Well, last time I checked, YouTube exists in real life, for one thing. But I don't make most of my money off YouTube. I make most of my money off audience support, like tips, and Patreon. So, like, I actually make very little money off of YouTube advertising. So, I don't know... Like, do you have to get money from YouTube for your videos to be a full-time YouTuber? Or do you have to get... Like, if people are paying... Like, okay, so let's say that somebody makes commercials for sprinkler companies that go up on YouTube. Is that person a full-time YouTuber because the sprinkler companies are paying them to make videos that go on YouTube? Like... Y'all are the ones paying me to make videos on YouTube, not YouTube. So I don't know if that makes me a full-time... Like, is the sprinkler I think I'm a full-time artist, and I'm a full-time entertainer. But I don't think that I'm a full-time YouTuber? Because YouTube makes up very little of my... Like, I make very little from advertising on YouTube. So, yeah, there's 3 chats going on. Comfiest Cat says doing your taxes must be a pain. Not really. It's only a pain to do your taxes if you're trying to hide something. If you just declare all of your income, then you don't have to worry about it. Like, it's really easy because I don't... Almost all of my tips are via PayPal and Patreon and stuff. And, like, I just dump that into a CSV file and I see how much I made that year and then I tell the IRS. And then, you know... PayPal and Patreon also report to the IRS what they think I made that year. And as long as there's no huge discrepancy, there's no big problem, right? Is a guy who works in accounting at YouTube a full-time YouTuber? Or is he a Googler? Or is he an alphabetman? How are we on? We probably don't need these sticks compared to the amount we need the sand. I feel like we're starting to run low on stuff here. Bum, bum, bum. Bum, bum, bum. Oh, good. We got some room. I think we're going to throw these sticks away so we can grab some of the other stuff we've already harvested, because we got sand lying around from before. But yeah, I mean, you could argue that I'm a YouTuber, but I don't think I would say I'm a full-time YouTuber. I would say I'm a self-employed entertainer, small business owner. I'm a full-time performance artist. Does that count? Okay. So I'm going to have 3 spaces clear to pick up those chests now that they're full is the problem. So I keep thinking like, oh, I got room for some more stuff, but I don't really. Let's grab all 3 of those. No, Trevor, it's a complete accident. Okay. Let's go ahead and we can throw some of the sandstone away. How are we for daylight? Yeah, we got some time. Shaner Code says YouTubers are all supported with viewer money or ads. But most of my viewers aren't necessarily supporting me via YouTube. They're supporting me via Patreon or PayPal. Some of y'all do tip via PayPal, or sorry, do via YouTube Super Chat, but it's not most people. Okay. Oh yeah, I'm not properly chroma keying my face here. Yay! Bum 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 bum. Dun 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 dun. Where's that thing? Yeah, here it is. La da 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 dee 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 dee. Yep, I do have a Patreon Minecraft server, and I have a Patreon Discord. $5 a month gets you into the Discord chat. $10 a month gets you on the Minecraft server, and that's at patreon.com/showhills. Thank you for asking. Okay. Fake creeper, creeping out fakes. What a creeper that is scary. Dun, 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 dun. Dang it, I overshot my turn. Okay. Just so you know, if you do sign up for the Patreon, it's a manual invite process, so I will send that when I am not actively streaming. I usually do those in one batch a day on every business day. So, if you signed up, like I saw we got somebody last night, or 2 people late last night, I'll process those sometime this afternoon, probably. Okay. And is it morning? Did somebody sleep already? Nope. It is not. Dun, 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 dun. Ba-na-na-na-na-na. Come on, son. Set. Yep, this is my giant scale pinball machine. We actually need to go and run and put some of the... let's get some fire resistance potions real quick. We need to probably go refuel our thing here. Speed 2. Because why not? Okay. So, as we climb up this way here, we can go ahead and start emptying some of the sand into our furnaces. Okay, so all of them are firing now. We'll grab the rest of this. That'll go in there. Grab the rest of that. Same deal. Oops, nope, don't want to cook that. We don't want to burn our delightful shopping bag. Okay, so we're going to grab these 8 buckets now before our fireproof potion wears off. And we're going to run down to the lava pool. Do 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 do. Bum 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 bum. Dun 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 dun. Do 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 do. Dun dun dun. Do 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 do. Okay, so we still have fireproof potion for 6 minutes. Okay. Let's get the lava all out of our offhand, or out of our hand, because even with the fireproof potion, I don't want to accidentally place that somewhere problematic. Jano Mako says, surprisingly complex basement. Well, so I found a skeleton farm, or a skeleton spawner down there. I found a skeleton spawner when I was trying to dig out where the legs of my pinball machine would go. So, like, we're basically directly under, like, where one of the legs would be, right? And so I built this skeleton thing here. And I was like, oh, I should put my furnace there, so that way while I'm working at the skeleton stuff, the furnace is loaded, right? Made sense to me. Okay, so how are we on? Okay, we're not doing great on lava buckets, I'll tell you that. That one's okay. 3. That one's got none. Okay, so bring that up to 2. Let's go 1. Okay, so if we go back here, yeah, we can bring these all up to 3. So that's not great. We're gonna want to grab some more iron. We need to make some more buckets. I've used a lot of buckets on my dang it. We used a lot of buckets making our axolotl thing. So I think I need to make more. Yeah, so the glass pane chromas out my green screen tank top. Ta-da! It's pretty snazzy. Okay, so let's head on up here. Moving on up. To a pinball back box in the sky. I'm moving on up. So where did I leave it? Ah, there it is. Okay, so let's maybe make 36 buckets worth, or 36 bars worth of buckets is 12 buckets. That feels like not enough. Let's make another 18 here. Yeah, let's really just go to town on this. How long do I have on the fire resistance? Oh, okay, it's about to wear off. Okay, no prong potions. Water breathing, regeneration, harming. There was a fire resistance in that one. Somewhere, there it is. Okay, we also know that next time we go back to the lava, or to the sand area, we need to bring more shulkers. Because I thought that I was going to be out of shovels earlier. But I still have like a decent amount left. You can take or leave it if you try. Bum 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 bum. Bum 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 bum. Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 do 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 do. Wait, this should be a bonus stream. Does it? Oh, does the title not say bonus stream? Let me fix that real quick. It should have said bonus stream. Update title. Title. Bonus stream. Thank you for pointing that out. Updating that now. Thank you, Hack the Gibson. If you refresh, that should show up. Oh, well, I actually, never mind. If somebody leaves and comes back like that, I try not to bother them or call attention to it. So. Okay, so we have enough room. Do we have 18 slots open? I should have checked that first. Okay, yeah, we got 18 slots open. Or do we? Yeah. Because when we... Yeah, so those two plus that'll work. Okay, where... Oh, I was gonna say, wait, where's our potion effect? Before I jump directly into the fire. Let's make sure that we've got that active. I will walk through the fire. 'Cause where else can I turn? Wait, was that not a fireproof potion? What kind of potion was that? What the heck happened? Was that a regen potion? Whoops. Well, we learned something valuable today, folks. Womp womp, as the kids say. Okay, well, let's throw some of this stuff in here just to make room for our lava. Okay, that's gonna leave us with 3 slots and we have 6 left, so that's not... Oh yeah, because I just grabbed a bunch of these. For when we go get our sand. Okay. Zoom, 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 zoom. Ta 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 ta. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Boom boom. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Okay, wait, that's not the level yet with the... Here it is. Dun, dun, dun. Okay, which one has all the lava buckets in it? There it is. Okay, let's not dump lava on ourselves while we are actively, Okay, so we got 4 in there. And we got 4 in there. So we're trying to split these relatively evenly. 5, okay. So this should run for a while. These chunks are probably not going to be loaded too much when people aren't here, but we'll be back here probably to do some Dracula reading tomorrow night. Probably should remind folks that tips are welcome via paypal.me/showhills and YouTube Super Chat. We are only $6 away from the next face camera expansion milestone. Hey, XFS3 or XF3S tips 10, who says, thanks for the entertainment during my morning routine today. Expand! Well, that is going to indeed put us 4 past our next face camera expansion milestone. This one's a special one. Y'all have seen that money go straight to my head with each expansion milestone we hit, but now, like Jacob Morley, these chains I forged in life are about to begin pulling me down to the deep below. Enter the Ghost. Bum, 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 bum. Boom, that's going to lower our opacity now to 90%. At this point, we are in the phase that we like to call the Jost. Each additional face camera expansion beyond this point will further reduce my opacity. And you might say, Joe, are you fully prepared for this? Well, not really. Luckily, that's why I've got this. This should really hopefully cover whatever the fundamentals are of my current situation. So, I'm going to start studying this, and you guys can play some Minecraft while the thing smelts, okay? Cool. Just kidding, we're going to go get more sand. Or at least we're going to head that way. That puts us 16 away from the next face camera expansion. Nightshade Owl Live has a question about whether or not people are comfortable being depicted in fan art. I mean, I don't want to speak for anyone else. I personally kind of think that a lot of fan art stuff is kind of approaching, like, folklore and, like, folk heroes. So to some degree, like, I don't think asking permission is appropriate. Like, I think it's the sort of thing either you do it or you don't do it. But not everybody feels that way. And it's not my place to speak for others or how they feel. So, that's me shrugging. Nightshade Owl says, yeah, woo, great prop usage. Yeah, I actually saw that at the Spirit Halloween the other day when my friend was looking for a chainsaw for his Weird Al Like a Virgin surgery costume for Dragon Con. And I saw that, and I was like, that would be a perfect gift for Badger Spanner. And she has been amazing showing up and doing Lucy Weston Raw on the streams lately. So I was just like, I know someone who would like that. Let's go this way. So next time she gets back here in October, because it's not really worth it to ship something like that across the Atlantic. But yeah. Hopefully she doesn't mind me waving it about. It's not really a surprise, because for some people, it's like if they already have a lot of something, you kind of need to ask, like, hey, would this be a good gift or not? Because for one thing, they might already have it. For another thing, like, somebody who already has, like, a bunch of bags might be, like, currently already like, I need to have fewer bags. I need to narrow this collection down, right? So it's like, hey, in terms of a bag that looks like the handbook for the recently deceased, would that be a good or bad gift? Because, like, yeah, it's better to ask. And Badger says, it's the perfect prop. Feel free to use it, and you can even take the tag off. Awesome. Yeah, I wasn't sure how you would feel about me removing the tag from your gift. Because, yeah, so this is a crossbody bag. So it's actually... You can use this as either, like, a pencil case if you do a lot of art stuff. Because the strap, like, hooks onto these things here. But you could just not put the strap on it, right? And you could just carry this around as, like... I was thinking of, like, getting one of these as an art supply bag. But I don't know that Badger and I necessarily need matching bags. But, like, I'm really impressed with the construction and stuff. Apparently they commissioned these for their theme parks for Universal Studios. This was supposed to be some sort of, like, nice thing that you would buy at a theme park as a thing. But then they couldn't sell them, so they gave them to Spirit Halloween to sell at a discount. Yeah. So that's the thing, is, like... I don't know. I feel, and I know that this is a psychological thing, but like I feel more comfortable spending money on something if I know that somebody worked really hard on it and then it was undervalued and then they're selling it to me for less. Like, it's not like, oh, this is cheap because they used cheap materials to make it. It's like, no, somebody worked really hard on this and they tried to sell them in these theme parks and then they couldn't, so now you can get them at a discount at this random Halloween store. It's like, okay, yeah. So I get something nice, but I don't have to pay going to a theme park prices. Yay! A lot of people here are saying we do need matching bags. I mean, it would be... I don't really have a good pencil case or art supply case right now. That's actually something I was thinking, because I've been using... I do, kind of. I have, like, my... Well, I say that. So I kind of... the art supply case I used to use all the time is, like, a really nice small bag for, like, day hikes. So it's kind of too big to use in the studio, but it was for, like, when I would go on my lunch breaks at work. I had like a tripod stool and and this small, like, day tripping bag, and I could go walk around downtown and just find somewhere to sit and draw stuff. So, but like a bag that you would, carry art supplies with to go draw outdoors is not necessarily the bag. It's too much for what I need, like, on a stream. It's too large, right? But there's also stuff that, like, there's also art supplies that I would keep for the stream drawings, like all my stencils, right? That one's green. But, so, like, my stencils and stuff, I wouldn't necessarily need those if I was doing, like, art out on the street. But if I'm doing, like, art in the studio, like, I could keep my studio supplies in it, I guess. Badger says I could differentiate mine with a ribbon or something. Yeah, we could find a way to do it. Okay, so I might go back to Spirit Halloween and pick up a second one. Because, like, it's like, usually, like, I buy something like that and I get home and I'm like, oh, why did I spend that money? And then I'm, like, looking at this, I'm like, oh, this is so nice. I should have gotten myself one, too. So, yeah. Okay. Welcome, Ryan. Glad you could join us. Yeah, it's supposed to look like a book. It's, yeah. It's based on the handbook for the recently deceased from the Beetlejuice movie, right? So it looks like a leather-bound book, but it's actually a bag. And if I unzip it here, it's got the Beetlejuice interior, which I think would look even cooler if it, like, had gotten beat up by art supplies and stuff. Let me get the silica gel packet out. But, like, so on the inside it's like that. Right, and the strap that hooks on, I like that the strap is optional, so you can use it. It's marketed as a crossbody bag, but you could really just use it as a case for anything. I'm sure that there's some cheap versions of this too, and that might have been why the theme park people were like, well, what if we sold a good version? You know, but, because, like, I'm sure that they hate when their properties get, like, cheap stuff, like, knockoffs and stuff sold or whatever. I thought it was nighttime. Womp womp. Not quite. Do 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 do. Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. Wait, so Badger, are you shipping those to me? Okay, so apparently Badger is buying me one of those packs, as well as some other Halloween decorations desired for this October. Okay, cool, cool, cool. We can definitely find a place for those lights. But thank you very much. On some level, I feel like these bags are fungible, and that means that I can start using the one I bought you for art supplies, but I feel like I'm gonna wait until the one you're ordering actually arrives here, just to make sure it's the same high quality and everything, because the last thing I would want is to find out that one of the bags is clearly better than the other, and then have taken the good one. So, yeah. I do appreciate that. But I will make sure not to, like, actively stain or fill this thing in any damaging way in the meantime. I never said this was a chill stream. I said this was a bonus stream. Am I still picking up stuff? Nope. Gotta pay more attention. Okay. Bum 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 ba dun 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 dun. Actually, let's trade out that one there. It's probably better in some ways if I consolidate which ones are full early. Yeah. Let's start working this way, I guess. Shulker Fort! Okay. So I am going to be wrapping up the stream in a couple minutes because I got something I'm supposed to meet up with somebody for shortly. But it has been really fun hanging out, y'all. I hope you've had a good time. I think we already did last call for tips and I haven't seen any more roll in. So I usually like to kind of give a little bit of a warning on that. I am going to be streaming again this evening at 8:30 p.m. U.S. Central Time. That's 10 hours from now. Then tomorrow night, I'm going to be resuming my Dracula reading. I believe it will just be me. I am not sure. Badger, are you here still? I'm not sure if you felt like you were going to be joining us tomorrow. But either way, I will be reading Dracula for sure. A lot of people are writing Dracula, my beloved. Well, mostly Chloe the Great and Powerful. Nambi says, last weekend my boyfriend was visiting, so we watched the Dracula stream together. He was very entertained by all the accents. Ah, I'm glad. Thank you. Badger says, I shall be available tomorrow night. Ooh, okay. I knew that was kind of a on the fence thing, so I can announce formally then that Badger will be joining us tomorrow night for Dracula, reprising her role as Lucy Westenra and probably Renfield. I think Renfield probably has a few lines. I don't actually really read very far ahead, or at all, because part of the point of the exercise is practicing reading something live that I haven't prepared. So I don't overdo the prep. Because that would undermine the exercise. Have a good 10 hours, Joe, says Ariuna. Thank you. Yeah, I will try. Okay. So yeah, it is 10:30. I've got a call I gotta hop on. So I am going to just pick up all the stuff here, drop it in the chest, and start heading out. Jules064 says, "Yay, Joe! Joe and Badger Dracula streams are my favorite. I shall pray for your happiness." Thank you, Jules064. Okay. Butterfly Girl KMC says, "Thanks for the stream, Joe. Made dealing with boring work stuff much more bearable." Hey, glad to do it. Like I said, as we get into the school year, I'm hoping to do more of these morning streams. Friday would be the most consistent day by intention, but hopefully I'll be able to do some other days too. I'm still working that out with my schedule. But like, yeah, I definitely cannot stream as late at night during the school year as I do during the summer. At least on school nights, and so I'm going to be making sure that I'm available to y'all during the day, because I still need to get my hours in on HermitCraft, like gathering all this sand and, you know, getting all that glass cooked and everything. That's all stuff that needs to get done. It just doesn't necessarily need to get done late at night. Okay, so we're just throwing some last-minute torches around here, so if I log in the night, I'm not going to be jumped on by a bunch of Draculas or whatever. So here we go. Let's go ahead and see who else is streaming at the moment. I like to usually try to find... Yeah. Let's see. It looks like our friend Pearlescent Moon is doing some alien base work. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to raid her. Oh, good. Right when the lawnmower people are next door. Howdy, Pearl. Joe Hill's right here. When you get to Pearl, our raid message is, "Howdy, y'all. Joe Hill's right here." Anyway, until next time, y'all. This is Joe Hills from Nashville, Tennessee. Oh wait, did it not go through? Hold on. I gotta hit /raid Pearlescent Moon. It gives you like a countdown, 10-second countdown. Oh, you're not reading Control-Alt-Delete. Good decision, Lawona. Yeah, do computer-aided drafting. Anyway, until next time, y'all, this is Joe Hills from Nashville, Tennessee. Wait, is it computer-aided design now? They don't call it computer-aided drafting? Did they change the D in CAD? Okay, anyway, we gotta go raid Pearl. Keep adventuring. Okay, stop